Good morning, my fellow rebels. This morning we are going to do a garden cleanup. It's the end of July, and some things are starting to slow down. Other things that are growing under those things are needing to get some sunshine. So we're going to do a garden cleanup, and then but first, we're going to start with um, a fertilizer, making a fertilizer. I saw this recipe from what was this? I think his name is Keith. His channel is growing out the box, and he makes a fermented plant juice. So I'm gonna give that a try. We're gonna go cut back. Okay, so I forgot to hang that one. Keith says this is my Mexican sunflower. It's pretty tall, and he says he says you should only top um, like clip the tops. Let's see, like this part right here. Oh goodness, I have to do some cleaning on that. Oh, sorry, Jesus. Should only clip the tops, like this part right here. Um, but I do need to cut this back pretty significantly, so I think I'll cut the tops as he recommends and make the fermented plant juice out of that. But then I'll cut the rest down to maybe here and just use that as a chop and drop. I'll put it in the beds and chop it up. So I think that's what I'll do. So 1 second. I can't find a place to put you, so I'm gonna have to do it the difficult way. Um, okay, so I cut I cut it back. You can see I cut it back. Maybe I could have gone shorter. I'm not really sure. But that is the tops that I'm going to use for the fertilizer, and then this is all the chop and drop. So we'll leave this for now, and then whenever I come back to do the garden cleanup, I'll put that stuff in the beds. But this we're going to focus on right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, take two. Jeez. I have I have my tops that I clipped first thing in the morning as he recommended. Brown sugar. This is what I had in my pantry, so this is what we're going to use. He uses something he gets at Dollar Tree, so it's all the same. Mason jar that everything goes in to ferment. What I can't remember, I'll have to go back and watch his video because I can't remember if it's supposed to be sealed to burp or if it's supposed to have a like a cheesecloth or something over top of it. So I think it's supposed to be a breathable cloth, but I'll go back and check that, and then I'll change it out if this is not what I'm supposed to have. So and I have the scale because he says now in his video it's 3.04 grams, but I think that was just because I think that was just because he had 3.04 grams of plant matter. So I think it's supposed to be equal parts plant matter and sugar. So that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so I guess first thing we do is take everything out and cut it up. Take everything out and cut it up, and then I'll put it back in my container here. So I have I never tried to make a homemade, actually that's not true. I did try to make a homemade um, fertilizer from plant matter once before. I don't know if these are supposed to go in there, but I'm going to put them in there. Once before when I first started gardening, and actually did it completely wrong. I'm pretty sure it was putrid. It smelled like feces. So, um, and for all I know at that time, because I knew so little about gardening, I may have even used it anyway, and I probably killed all my plants. But I remember doing that early on. So he also did a video. He also did a video with hennep. Hennep. It's like nat a native weed. People consider it a weed. I actually have some that I left in my garden this summer, so that it could be a ground cover while my seeds were taking off, and it did really well. But he made that as well. So um, I have sun hemp out there. I think I might try to do it with sun hemp. I just want to do a little more research. The purpose of the sun hemp was just to do a chop and drop. So um, most of it will be used in that way. But if I can make a little fertilizer out of it, why not, right? So I have some tubs in my garden. You may have seen them in the background that I'll be putting worms in for worm castings. But um, it's so hot right now. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already melting. So it's so hot that I'm not going to do that yet. Although they are in a nice shady area. Um, so they probably would have been just fine. But we've had a lot of rain, and I just don't want to go into it blindly. I want to make sure my setup is correct. So I did buy a coconut core already to put in as the base. And ow, goodness, cut myself. Be sure not to do that. Well, he did have scissors in his video, and I walked out of the house and didn't get my scissors. So, um, you know, it smells lovely, actually. Hummingbirds. I have more hummingbirds this year than I've had in the past. So I bought a new feeder, and they really like it. And show you them, I will. Oh, that's right. He said to wear gloves. I'm gonna go get some gloves and wash this cut. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got gloves, a knife, and a cutting board. So we'll try to make easy work out of this. So I know also I forgot to weigh my my bowl, so I need to do that. I need to do that first before I fill it too much. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're on grams. Okay, and so the weight of my bowl is not, oh boy, can't see it. 676 grams is the weight of my bowl. Okay, 677 grams. So that's the weight of my bowl. Let me write that down because I will forget. Bowl. Okay. I'll be able to read that later. Okay. So we'll put this all back in, back in, back in. Okay. It says to do it fine. I don't know how fine that's supposed to be, so we're just gonna go with it. Don't want any rubber glove pieces in there though, that's for sure. So apparently when this is fermented, it has like 40% potassium, I think. I can't remember. If I can remember to, I will link the video, his video in my description. It's really good, and I find him to be a really good teacher. He explains things, and so I'll link him below. Okay, so that is all chopped up. Let me pause you for a second. Okay, so we have it all cut up here. To measure the weight in grams. See if I can tear out my oh, 850. Okay. Oh crud! I think 858. I forgot to tear out my bowl whenever I So, sorry. Oh, God bless. All right, 850, 858. So 858 minus 677. I have no idea. 858 minus 677. 181. 181 grams. Oh, he had 304 grams. Okay. All right. So this is what we'll do because I don't have a better way to measure it. Okay, so we tear it out. So we need brown sugar and 181 grams. I have marshmallows in here to keep it from going bad, so I guess I should pull those out. Hope the ants don't get on them. $181. Oh, there's got to be an easier way for me to do this. 40. Okay. Well, this is the first time we're giving ourselves grace. 57. I'm gonna have ants everywhere. 88. Oh my word. If it wasn't for the marshmallows, I could put more easily. Listen, this is real life here. This is real life. 111. Marshmallow right there. 128. Gosh. 151. 164. 175. My word. A lot of sugar. Oh boy, too much now. Okay. Not a little too much, a lot too much. Okay, so 197. Perfect. That's perfect right there. Okay, so put the marshmallows back. Okay, we have our bowl and brown sugar everywhere. Okay, turn that off. Okay, so we have 181 grams of this stuff. Excuse me, 181 grams of brown sugar. And then we just mix it all up. So mix it all up. He says you got to get it good and coated. We have a marshmallow here. We'll throw that to the ants. Get it good and coated. Back in a gallon. All right, so you mix it all up. He said it's supposed to be really sticky. Mine is not, but maybe I'm not doing it more like a sauerkraut I'm supposed to be making, I guess. So you can see, if I can get this over to you, you can see that the sugar is coating the green, and that's what you want, so it can get in there and get all the yeast growing and the fermentation going. So that's good. It's just not sticky, and maybe I'm just being impatient because I'm known to do that. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Everything's cut up. I think that's good. So we're going to pack the jar. Pack this jar. Okay. Oh, I don't think we're supposed to have hair in it. Okay. Oh, could you hear the hummingbird? See them. I can hear them. Okay. Pack the jar. Scrape everything in there. Okay. And then add it. I'm assuming it has to be packed down. I didn't write that down, but I know when I make sauerkraut, I have to pack it down. So that's what we're gonna do. And then, back. Okay. Should have put you on my right side. I'm left-handed, so everything I do is backwards. Okay, so then he says to coat the top of it. So you can see the top, it's just the coated green leaves, but you have to coat the whole top of that, so it's covered in sugar. And I think the purpose of that is like to keep the oxygen at bay, and then also it provides the sugar for it to eat, for the yeast material to eat. Oh, I should not have put those back. God bless. Okay. Okay. I need more. Those marshmallows out. The chickens don't eat them. Oh, gosh. Okay, a little bit more. Now he didn't say how much, like how, if it should be like a half inch over, or he just said to cover it completely. So that's the goal. That is the goal. Just a little bit more. Okay, so you can see here I have it. Well, I'll fix that. But I have it completely covered except for what's falling off. I'll fix that. And then we'll cover the top with sugar entirely, no grain showing, cool. Okay, and then store it in a cool, dark place for a week. So I have a regular mason jar lid um, to cover it with for now, and I'll do that for now. But then when I get inside, I'll put a coffee filter or something on it so that so that it has that uh, room to breathe. Because I'm pretty sure, I'll go back and watch his video, but I'm pretty sure that's what he covered it with, a t-shirt, actually, a t-shirt. So that's what we'll do for now, and then we'll come back in a week, see how it is, and what we do with it moving forward. All right, thank you for joining me. Welcome back. So it's been 7 days since we started the fermentation of our Mexican sunflower. I put it under the cupboard and left it in a dark space, pulled it out this morning. So now we have to separate the liquid from the plant. Not, you can kind of see it's very syrupy. So I'm kind of excited about this. Now I took some notes. After we separate the plant and the liquid, we have to check for pH and so it says the fermented liquid, the pH should be 4.5 or less. So we'll start there, but then we have to mix it with the water. I have a gallon jug of water. You cannot see it, it's not in frame. I have a gallon sprayer with water. We'll mix some of the liquid in there after we go through the process. I'm getting way ahead of myself, I'm sorry. So I have a, this is what we'll put the liquid in. Sorry, I'm just such a mess. I have a cheesecloth. I don't know if it's ADD brain or the menopause brain. Maybe it's both. I'm not really sure, but so oh shoot, I don't have my microphone on, so I hope you can hear me okay. I hope you can. Otherwise, I'll do a voiceover. All right, so a jar with cheesecloth. See if we can pour some of this out just like this. I don't know if we can. Oh, a little bit, yeah. Here's some coming. Can you see it? All right, that's nice. Man, it looks just like syrup, like maple syrup. Okay. Probably could do a little bit more, but I don't want it to fall. So we'll dump it out here. It's very sticky, so gloves are recommended. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Okay, let me get a spoon or something. Spatula. Oh wow, did you hear that? Very crusty. Got to be an easier way. I'm sure if I used a bigger jar, bigger mouth, it would be easier. Okay. So just gonna stick that down in there. Okay. Boy, it feels like there's a lot of liquid in there. I don't really want it to go to waste. Fingers crossed. Okay, so then we're going to take the cheesecloth. See this? Take the cheesecloth and fold it all up. Oh goodness. Fold it up and oh wow, look. Squeeze out all the goodness. Sorry if I'm sweaty and gross looking. I was outside just before I came in, and man, 5 minutes outside and you have to take another shower. It's very crunchy. The sugar coating on the top solidified. It's very crunchy. That's probably good. I just don't want to waste anything. Oh shoot, I left my compost bucket outside. Okay. Grab a bowl. I'm kidding, hold on. Okay, so this is what we have, this much. I'm guessing that's good, including what's in the bowl there. Then, then we take out the mixture. And this is my first time doing this, so I know if I sound like I'm clueless, it's because I am. But I took very good notes, and if it doesn't work, we'll try again. So, oh yeah, it's just like on his video. So here's the mixture. Now, let's see if we can. So here's the mixture. It almost looks like cooked spinach. And then of course the solidified sugar on the top. And then this you will throw out in compost. So very nice. It smells nice too. Very, very nice, fresh smelling. Doesn't smell fermented or vinegary or anything wretched. It smells really nice. So I'll sit it in the sink, and then we'll move on to that. Okay. I guess I've got the best I can get out of that too. So that's not bad. Probably hoped that it would be a little more, but that's okay. We only need a teaspoon or something. Okay, so this is really sticky. Then we want to put, so he says, now he had a half gallon. So we have a gallon of water, which is what's recommended, and you mix a tablespoon of fermented plant juice into a gallon of water. You want to use water that is distilled, not chlorinated. Mine is well water, so I have no concerns. Then we want to check the pH. So I have I have a pH tester that I've never used before, but I bought it from Ace Hardware. So it comes with, it's a pH tester and it's called a rapid test. You can see by the package that it's really old. I've never used it. Rapid test soil test kit. But it has a container specifically for checking pH. So okay, so I did a test. I don't know. I feel like, if you can see it, it looks to me like it's too acidic. That color is like 7.5, or I'm sorry, too alkaline. Oh, too alkaline means I could add more. Too alkaline means I can add more, not take away. Okay, so I don't have enough in there. He said a tablespoon. Ugh. He said a tablespoon. We're gonna go with, all right, we're gonna go with a tablespoon. We're gonna see maybe half a tablespoon. We'll go with, I don't know if you can see it, half a tablespoon. It smells nice. Okay, lock it in place so I can mix it up real well. Okay. So just gonna bring this back out so I can sit the lid in there. I don't know if you can hear that noise. The jets are flying over. My favorite thing about living here is that the military does their practice flights over our house, although it makes it very difficult to concentrate. it again. Okay, just so you can see, this is fill line, which is supposed to be where you put the soil, but I'm not testing soil pH, I'm testing this fertilizer pH, so. Okay, so you can see that. Let me mix it up. I think it's okay. It says it's in the 6.0 range, 6. So at, I don't know if you can see it, 6.0 acid, and it has to be between 5.5 and 6.2. So, because I don't have exact numbers, I kind of think it might be okay. Hot outside right now. I don't want to spray this anywhere right now, but we'll go back out in the evening when it cools down, 6, 7 o'clock, and we'll spray just one bed. I'll just spray one bed with it, and then we'll come back in a couple of weeks and we'll see how it looks. But I'll do that in a different video, because I know that I won't be out there to check it for a couple of weeks. So I hope you found this helpful. I know I sounded like a total amateur and probably, you know, just didn't choose my words properly, but I never made this before, and I'm not an amateur. I mean, I'm not, I am an amateur. I totally am an amateur. So I'm excited though to see what the results are and to make this again. And I hope you'll follow along with me. Have a great night. Okay, take. Okay, so it's about at 7 o'clock in the evening. I've been letting my mixture, my fermented plant juice mixture, sit. It's cooled down some outside, so we're going to just spray this bed right here. I'm not going to spray any other beds, and we'll come back later and see how everything is, if it's improved or if I killed everything. We'll find out. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. Crazy chickens.